The 3 meter ficus series, the ultimate challenge to take a $10 tree from Marketplace and turn it into a 30 centimeter bonsai. This is part 6, clickety-clicks of the series. If you haven't seen part 1 to 5, head to my channel to the playlist. That way you get a better understanding of how far, yes, this tree has come a long way, how far this tree's come, and all the other trees on my channel. Another step closer to becoming a bonsai, people. The ficus is back. Spin, spin. Yes. Still going, still growing, still alive. 100% still going, which is good. Not getting any prettier at all. But it is growing. That's the main thing. Okay. Now, something I've been wanting to do for a little bit is make these stubs a bit more appealing. A little bit of branch selection while we're here. Got my carving tool. Yep. This one. Let's warm it up. Now, the reason why I'm attempting to do this now is before it grows too much. Whew. Always makes your pulse go a little bit higher. You can see there, big old flat spot, another one there, and another one there. Now, I've just got to find my way in through these leaves and all that. Let's see. First up, this one. Just trying to work out the best angle to get in there. Basically, I want to round it off to this main leader for this little one. Let's go. I'll probably break something here. I think my blades are a little bit blunt. I've been doing a lot of carving lately. Fraying a little bit, which is no good. Go back in there with the old school cutters. Concave. Now, get that out of the way for a second. Slippery. Oh, too much. Oh, crushed it. That's right. You get the idea. Wasn't the best attempt, but I'm glad I tried that one first. Now, just looking at this here, I need to create some taper because they're like, they're just sort of straight up and down, like kind of that way. You know what I mean? Anyway, okay. How'd I go? What a mess. Ugh. Yeah, definitely tapers now. Definitely has got some taper. Yep, you can see it there. Looks like a rocket ship now. Anyway, better than what it was before. Let's have a look at the actual carving. Probably need to tidy that up a bit. It's a bit rough. I can do that in a second, but you get the idea now. This part here needs to be tidied up. It's like the trunk's broken off. Sound effects like that. That's the idea with it. Doing the best I can with what I've got. This one here needs to be addressed. Okay. All right, let's do that. better. Look, it has done the job. It's rounded it off. It's not so ugly. There's the other one there. It looks like a rocket ship. This one will continue to grow out there. That'll grow over. And I did nick the back of it. Whoop, but you can't see from here, so that's all good. Overall, looks a bit better. Looks a bit better than the flat cut. Next. Welcome back. Next day. I was all buzzed out after doing all the carving. Shook my eyeballs out like I did once before. Anyway, spin, 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 spin. Now, the carving that I completed has tapered. Well, I think it has. Let's have a closer look. So it's tapered this trunk. Now, I've got another thing I want to do to this trunk. But let's have a look at this one here. And at there. So I hollowed it out just above that branch and there. That's a good angle of it there. That's it, right there, like that. And you can see this one here. I hollowed it out. I also treated it with some wood glue, which you can't see now because it's clear. But you can see there, it's reflecting. So there's a good view of the trunk, which now tapers somewhat. It does. Not the best, but way better than what it did before. This one here, it's hard to see. Yeah, tapers. It's in the shadows. A lot more appealing than before. Anyway, the tree survived. It's growing. It's growing again. Buds here, buds here. I did a little bit of work, cut back. But anyway, looking the goods. Probably around there, I'd say. Around that position there. This one's optional, I think. But I'll let it grow for the meantime. And that one, go there. Okay. That's it. Before we get carried away, go too far, I'm just going to get my diamond blade, give a quick little demo on how to sharpen, or how I sharpen up my bonsai tools. Diamond blade, 400, 600, 400, same as sandpaper, I guess. The easiest way I can explain it. Now, with my tool, this is not a cheap one. There's probably better, but not a cheap one. Now, that itself doesn't mean it stays sharp forever. Now, just looking at it, there's a bit of residue and that on the scissors. Probably should clean that up. I've also modified these because I think I damaged them at some point. So you can see the marks there. I did that. I sharpened them and grinded them back. So these aren't standard. I've modified. See the angle here on the scissors going both ways, connecting into the center. Just going to use my 600 grit, and I'm going to match, or very, very as close as I can, match the angle. Now, this is not about swinging off it, smashing that edge. It's ever so gently, ever so lightly running the diamonds over your blade. Now, you'll note my angle is just a little bit more than this angle here. So I'm just coming that angle there. If I did it on that angle, it wouldn't quite sharpen the scissors. So I'm lifting it up just a fraction. Probably half a degree, 1 degree, and then moving it across. Now I'm going to shut up here for a minute, and what I do is I try to listen. All right, so moving backwards and forwards. Now you could do it like this motion. Okay, now let's have a good look. Any dents? No. Now a good idea to clean the residue off before you do this, but so what I'm doing is running it across. Okay, backwards and forwards. You don't have to, you can just go the one way. Flipping it over. Doing whatever's comfortable for you. I think you just got to be mindful if you're rounding this, going like this, rounding it, go like that, because the edge will no longer be the edge. Like I said, I'm just ever so gently doing it. Do a test. Nice. Nice and sharp. Doesn't fold it, doesn't crush it, does what it's supposed to do. And I'm using no effort whatsoever. Let's pinch this one off. No. All right, let's get into it. Welcome back. I can tell you exactly how long it's been for this tree since I did the last update. It's been 10 weeks because I actually checked the files, which is not everything, which is not something I do every time because I just like to get into it. Already started to spin around. Look at the growth, 10 weeks. I've smashed some fertilizer on there. You might notice what that is. Pellet form, a little bit of weeds. That's not too bad for 10 weeks. I think I might have done a little bit in between. Anyway, back to probably the preferred front. I did have a branch break, and it broke off of here, and I'm letting that one grow out now, which was a shame. Let's have a zoom from the top. Look at that growth. Healthy as, look at the leaves are getting big again. I need to get onto them. Need to address some of the issues with this tree again. It'll constantly have issues because it was not a bonsai, or isn't still a bonsai in my mind. I just need to keep addressing it, keep working on it. One thing I did notice, ooh, that's a good sign. Nice healthy root coming out of the bottom of the pot. See if I can sneak a little look. There it is, all the way over there. Wow. Try not to crush it. If I left that on the ground now, that would grow through into the ground and get bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually it would split the pot. Anyway, let's go. And more to come in part 7. Sorry about the teaser, but there's more work to do. Let's go, part 7.